Right now at 5, a step toward ending the historic government shutdown, when it could end and what it means for food share programs.
And a meeting that could decide the fate of a vital La Crosse County transportation system. We're on it live.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozorowski. We start with a breakthrough on Capitol Hill.
Yeah, after 41 days of shutdown, there's a new hope it could be coming to an end. Here's a live look at the Capitol, where a deal was reached after a weekend of negotiations. 8 Democrats voted with Senate Republicans to advance a bill that would fund the government through January. The deal must still be approved by both the Senate and the House.
It's not going to happen today. It's going to take a couple days for the procedural issues in the United States Congress to carry out. The United States Senate is famously slow, and there are different roadblocks that individual senators could put in the way.
Now, if passed, shutdown-related layoffs would be reversed and back pay to federal workers would be guaranteed. It also promises a vote on health care in December without a guarantee to extend ACA tax credits.
As the shutdown seemingly nears an end, legal battles over food benefits continue. News 8 Now's Allison Fergit explains.
Food share benefits have been restored in Wisconsin, and officials are urging consumers to continue using them as legal proceedings continue. A back-and-forth battle over SNAP. After a court decision cleared the way, Wisconsin gave full benefits to recipients last Friday.
We worked hard to make that 100% happen, and we're very glad that it is.
But this weekend, the U.S. Treasury refused to reimburse Wisconsin grocers for food purchased using those benefits. And the Trump administration told states to undo SNAP payments.
The fact that they're trying to claw that back, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing for any president.
Evers and other states are fighting back, asking courts to force the Trump administration to fully fund SNAP benefits.
The people that are part of this program deserve 100%.
While the legal battle over benefits continues, officials are telling SNAP recipients to keep using them.
We have not received any information that those benefits would not continue to be available, so we're encouraging people to purchase the food they need.
In a statement, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services said that businesses signed up for the food share program cannot turn away members using those benefits. And Graff says restoring the benefits has already made a huge difference.
We were getting a lot of calls from families that were, frustrated and scared about how they were going to be putting food on the tables. Restoring the food share benefits that they were depending on in their budget is huge just for their overall financial well-being.
The best way to check if you received those food benefits in Wisconsin is to call the number on the back of your Food Share Quest card. They can tell you what your balance is. Reporting in the newsroom, Allison Fergit, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Allison. The shutdown also continues to affect air travel.
And now it's hitting close to home. News 8 Now's Grace Monk joins us with the latest update.
Thousands of flights have been canceled, including ones at La Crosse Regional Airport. If your flight plans are impacted, La Crosse has a few travel alternatives you can try. On Friday, the FFA started to cut air traffic due to a shortage of air traffic controllers. All flights from La Crosse connect through O'Hare and Chicago. Flights going in and out of La Crosse were canceled Monday, and at least 2 flights are canceled for Tuesday. Here's what residents had to say about the cancellations.
I wouldn't even consider planning a trip. On a plane.
I would say just get the people paid and let's get back to working normally.
Travelers looking to get out of La Crosse can use Amtrak to get to Chicago and Minneapolis. In a statement to News 8 Now, Amtrak said, quote, "As air travel becomes less reliable, more people are choosing the convenience of rail, a trend that began before the government shutdown and ending flight cancellations. With strong Thanksgiving demand already picking up, we encourage customers to book early to ensure the best availability." Travelers can also take the Jefferson Lines bus, which makes stops throughout the Midwest. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says an end to the government shutdown won't immediately fix the problem. It'll take time for air traffic controllers to return to work. Reporting in La Crosse, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Several organizations are presenting checks to Hunger Task Force today.
Dairyland Power Cooperative presenting the nonprofit with a $2,500 check. The donations come as Hunger Task Force battles with a significant gap in food availability.
We are purchasing more food now. This check is going to go a long way in helping us get those staples that we need for families.
If we can get just one child to go to bed at night not hungry, we've accomplished something.
Marine Credit Union Foundation also making a donation to Wafer. They presented a $10,000 check as part of a $30,000 donation to food banks across the state.
The mission is to advance people's lives. So when we see uncertainty and need in our community, our employees stepped up and said we need to do something.
All branches of Marine Credit Union will host a food drive through December 31st.
A Prairie du Chien police officer is on paid administrative leave while authorities investigate allegations of misconduct. According to police, Officer Dwight Kussmaul was placed on leave October 21st, just days after an anonymous Crime Stoppers tip launched the investigation. The chief says early findings pointed to another officer, but investigators later connected Kussmaul to the allegations. Specific details have not been released, and the investigation is still underway.
The La Crosse County Board of Supervisors has a busy night ahead, and one decision could impact how people get around the region. News 8 Now's Jadius McGee is live at the County Administrative Center with what's at stake. Jadius.
I'm here at the County Administrative Center where if you take a look behind me, you can see county leaders are holding a public hearing before voting on next year's budget. One of the biggest items on the agenda is funding for the Smart Bus, which connects La Crosse with several nearby communities. County leaders say ridership has dropped and costs have gone up, leading to a recommendation to cut the service. Dozens of residents turned out last week and tonight to share their thoughts before the board makes its final decision. Now, the board is supposed to make that final vote here shortly. We will have more information later tonight. Reporting in La Crosse, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, JD.
Well, another cold day, but the good news is if you don't like the cold, it's not going to last very much long. Tomorrow we're going to start getting right back up to where we would be. But tonight we still got upper 20s to around 30. The wind has backed off a little bit, but still there is that breeze out there. Cloud covers remain, but it has broken up. Here's our high temperatures. This is more what you'd expect at the end of December going into January than this time of year. But it's the last time we'll likely see these highs for quite a long time as the pattern begins to change. This evening is still going to be cold out there. Cloud cover will kind of break up. Our temperatures will fall temporarily to about 10 p.m. to around 25 for Eau Claire. But notice the wind becoming light and kind of more variable. Similar story to La Crosse. The winds are going to turn around quickly, become more light and variable. We're going to drop back down to 26, but that's only briefly because overnight temperatures are going to start rising because we have a lot of cloud cover to the west moving and potential precipitation too. As you notice, there's a system that is approaching the area. So later on, we'll break down that system. But the bigger news is, yeah, we're warming back up. So if you don't like this cold, we got 60s in the forecast coming up pretty soon, so we'll break all that down a bit later.
Quite a change.
Yep. Thanks, Greg.
Well, we are getting closer to kickoff.
Yeah, pivotal game for the Packers tonight as a familiar foe is in Green Bay. News 8 Now Sports Director Jacob Lenzendorf has what you need to know for the game tonight. Jacob.
Yeah, guys, we are just over 2 hours away from kickoff between two of the top teams in the NFC as the defending champion Eagles will take on the Packers. The last time Green Bay beat Philly was all the way back in 2020, and the Birds began and ended the Packers season a year ago, winning 34-29 in Week 1 and then 22-10 in the wild card round. Interestingly enough, the Green and Gold will look to become the first team in the NFC North to hand Nick Sirianni a loss as he enters 9-0 against NFC North opponents as Philadelphia's head coach. And coming up later at 6 in sports, I'll have Matt LaFleur's thoughts on taking on the reigning champs in prime time at historic Lambeau Field. But Ken and Emily, for now, I'll send it back over to you guys.
Thanks, Jacob. The next generation of teachers meeting at Winona State today. The event focuses on recruiting opportunities for students interested in teaching. Prospective students can participate in small group sessions led by current Winona State students to learn firsthand about the school's teaching programs.
So we're just trying to differentiate ourselves in the eyes of future teachers and kids who think they might want to be teachers, but also open up their eyes to the potential of being teachers in the first place.
Organizers say the visit is designed for specific teaching programs, including nursing, science, and engineering.
Well, fentanyl is a crisis no parent or child can ignore these days. The powerful synthetic opioid is a major factor in overdose deaths in Wisconsin, claiming 1,280 lives in 2023. Communities across our region are stepping up, taking action to raise awareness and combat the growing danger of this silent killer.
You can't see it, you can't taste it, and you can't smell it. Within our community, we are seeing more stimulants contain fentanyl.
Tonight at 6, I'm going to show how schools are educating students on the drug and how parents can be on alert for misuse.
Still to come, President Trump issuing a series of pardons. The La Crosse County Republican who made the list.
Plus, more sports gambling controversy. The big names that just got indicted.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, the latest on the government shutdown. Meet the cast of Sparta High School's 9 to 5 the musical and find out how to see the show. And Art's got a look at our warm-up this week when we see you at 5 a.m.
Maxwell White Plumbing stands behind every bathroom remodel. With over 700 five-star reviews, we guarantee you're going to love your new bathroom. And for a limited time, offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
We see you out there making your own kind of magic. From the unique gifts you give to the one-of-a-kind ways you celebrate. At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we help make it happen.
It's Mom!
With great prices on what you need for the season. Like these Best Air furnace filters, just $10.99. 10% off extension cords and building wire. Rewards members save 15%. And Rewards members save $5 on Blaine's Platinum Automotive batteries.
He's so cute.
Best Christmas ever?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
Ava, let's go.
Try it on.
Shortest distance between two people is a smile. That's why we're committed to fighting hunger in our communities until everyone has a reason to smile. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
We were in the beginning process of figuring out what we wanted to do to remodel 2 bathrooms. It was so helpful to be able to walk into the trailer and feel like you can envision that in your own home.
President Trump is issuing a series of pardons to those involved in the plot to overturn the 2020 election. Among those, former La Crosse County Republican Chair Bill Feehan. However, Feehan was only charged on the state level and not eligible for presidential pardons. Other notable pardons include Trump's lawyers Rudy Giuliani and former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows.
Big changes could be on the way for Americans struggling to afford a home. In a social media post, President Trump floated the idea of a 50-year mortgage. It comes as home ownership has become so expensive, the average age for a first-time buyer has climbed to 40 years old.
Not a lot of credit unions or banks offer it, but if the White House were to endorse this product, you'd likely see a lot more availability. I think the critics say, hey, you would die before you would actually own your home. The proponents say, well, that's better than never getting the chance.
Financial experts say the pros include lower monthly payments, but the cons are paying more interest over time, taking longer to build up equity.
2 more big league athletes are accused of taking bribes from gamblers. Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz, pitchers for the Cleveland Guardians, are both indicted. They're accused of deliberately throwing bad pitches, allegedly helping gamblers win nearly $500,000 in prop bets. The charges were filed by the same prosecutors who charged the NBA's Terry Rozier.
Well, Americans are getting ready to open their wallets this holiday season. The National Retail Federation expects shoppers to spend more than $1 trillion this year, the highest ever. Sales are expected to go up 4.2% from last year, despite higher prices. We'll have more news ahead.
But first,
Yeah, we got a little bit of light snow overnight, but the bigger story going through Tuesday, Wednesday, and the rest of the week is the temperatures are gradually going to warm right back up to probably 60 once again. So we'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
During the Black Friday sales event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving lacrosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Get an 11% rebate on your bathroom update at Menards. Max has more than 1,000 showers, doors, bathtubs, and surrounds to add luxury and style to your bathroom. Right now, get this Max U-Tile shower kit for $21.99.99 after rebate. Upgrade your floors with new vinyl plank flooring from Tarkett. It's waterproof, durable, and easy to install. IntegraCore vinyl plank is $219 per square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Right now, get a great deal on the durable Kubota RTVX. When there's work to do and a reputation to uphold, it's built to haul it all and do it all. Half-ton capabilities with attachments to get the job done right. It's North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 1.99% APR for up to 36 months, or save up to $300.
Visit us today and experience the difference.
Are you shocked by letters like these that say your Medicare plan is no longer accepted at your provider or your Medicare plan is being canceled?
You started thinking, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? It was too confusing.
I think the fear is that you think you're older and who's going to take you? You know, what's out there, what's available. We came to Strive Medicare and everything was taken care of.
Felt like we didn't have to worry about it.
Call Strive Medicare today. We're here to help every step of the way.
To everyone who believes in Midwest magic, you'll always find it here at Culver's. Not that kind of magic.
Midwest magic turns fresh, never frozen beef into a juicy butter burger.
And transforms farm fresh dairy into the creamiest custard you've ever had. Ta-da!
But it's not just what we serve, it's how we serve it.
With a warm welcome and a little extra love.
Love. Love in every bite.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
During the Black Friday sales event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $900 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving lacrosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Well, some places had a lot of snow this past weekend, especially lake effects. We had some, but not as much. It kind of panned out what we thought with a nice swipe right across Iowa going down into basically southern Wisconsin. But if we zoom in, there's areas like Kenosha had over 13 to 14 inches right by the lake. You go about all the way to West Allis, you had a flake or two. Lake effect was very enhanced, especially in going into northern Indiana. Now, this is all pretty much going to be done, and the melting's going to quickly become the main issue because we got warming temperatures throughout the weekend, for the week. But for tonight, we do have that warm front that'll be coming through. And ahead of this system coming, there does provide a little bit of opportunity for some precipitation. Mostly cloud cover. You can see as you get towards tonight, it's just going to be a lot of cloud cover. But notice the winds coming out of the south. Eventually, we'll get maybe enough moisture to work with as we get later after 10 to see maybe a little bit of flurry activity after midnight that could transition to a little bit of light snow. It's not going to be heavy or amounts or anything to be expected on roads. That'll continue. Potentially, we'll start seeing that kind of tail off as we get towards maybe 2 to 3 for Eau Claire, maybe down to 4 to 5 for La Crosse. You might even see some of that for the morning commute for eastern areas, but that's about it. It'll pass through. Temperatures will start rising tonight too, so you'll wake up probably into the low 30s. And then we're going to see a little cloud cover in the morning, but by the afternoon time frame, except for far northern areas, you're probably going to see more sunshine going into the afternoon. As you go north of Eau Claire, they'll probably have more cloud cover coming back in. So for Vets Day, overall, it's not looking too bad temperature-wise because we're going to be back to where we should be. See 43 at 1 and 5 p.m. for La Crosse. Our high will be around the mid to upper 40s. So all in all, much better conditions than we had. And similar for Eau Claire, they have more clouds coming in towards late in the day as more moisture gets pulled down. But all in all, we'll have lighter winds, breezy winds, but out of the west, and better conditions. So 42 at 1 p.m. and 1 p.m. They'll top off in the mid 40s. So tonight, these are your low temperatures probably right before midnight or right after midnight as you go east of the area. And then cloud cover will keep these temperatures going up. So when you wake up, we will be in the low 30s generally for most areas and climbing all the way up to the mid to upper 40s. It will be kind of breezy at times, all that west wind as that system kind of comes through. but all in all shaping up to be much better than what we've had for Monday. And going into Wednesday, it gets even better. Overall temperatures are a degree or two warmer. Winds are still breezy because now we're on the backside of the system, so it's more west-northwest, but it won't do much with the temperatures. In fact, we'll have more sunshine probably Wednesday overall going on. So big picture shows you the jet now right there. By Thursday, it's right to our north, and you can see it expands all the way up to the northern Canada and then to the west coast. So we got a real big high pressure there, and that means warmer conditions, and that really builds over the area through Friday, even through Saturday, before it kind of dips a little going into Sunday, which means we might have a system come through Sunday, and depending how far this jet dives, we might eventually cool down. But overall, this is a very mild to even warm pattern for us, and that means a lot of 60s coming towards Friday and potentially mid-60s depending on cloud cover. We will cool down Sunday, just depends on how much. Right now we're just dropping back to 50, but it could be further, even though temperatures next Monday, Tuesday are pretty much where we should be. So like I said, compared to what we had last Monday, next Monday will be totally different, and this weekend's going to be totally different too.
A lot of flip-flopping we're doing here.
Well, it's November, but yeah, if you want the warm conditions, they're coming back.
They're coming back.
All right, thanks, Greg. Still to come, Mr. Darcy and Dr. Wallace's first snow.
More of these red pandas embracing the cold after the break.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Working here at Park Bank, I like that we are able to help customers not with just one thing. We can help them from deposits to opening accounts to debit cards, mobile app, loans. It's just nice to be able to help them with everything that they need help with.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger.
You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Why wait till Black Friday for big savings? At Wesco and Sparta, it's Black November. Everybody does Black Friday, but at Wesco, every day in November is Black Friday. Break down the door savings on furniture, mattresses, appliance, and flooring. Then save even more with coupon savings of $25 to $100 off. Buy one item, use a coupon. Buy 10 items, use 10 coupons. There's no limits during Black November. Now at Wesco and Sparta. Look in your paper for coupons or online at shopwesco.com.
This process has really given me flexibility since it's self-paced. I'm able to do my work and then still do other stuff. I don't feel weighed down from the course alone.
At Overhead Door Company, we repair any garage door and only install the best. Serving up to 100 miles outside of the Onalaska, Wisconsin area. When you need a door company you can trust with your life, call Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
Working here at Park Bank, I like that we are able to help customers not with just one thing. We can help them from deposits to opening accounts to debit cards, mobile app, loans. It's just nice to be able to help them with everything that they need help with.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A pair of red panda twins got to see their first ever snow.
Zoo Knoxville officials say the brothers, Mr. Darcy and Dr. Wallace, explored their habitat, enjoyed a snack and a short nap during the flurries. The zoo says red pandas are perfectly built for this weather due to their native cold lands. And I think they're from China?
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, they only had to deal with flurries. It's not like they were in the middle of Kenosha dealing with 15 inches of snow.
No.
That would be the real test, whether they like that kind of weather or not.
Yeah, this is just a taste of it. I like the name choices, though. Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. Mr. Wallace, I looked that up. It looked like he was some missionary to China.
Oh,
I couldn't find any like movie star reference to it or anything, or literature reference. So I'm assuming it's this missionary from
Probably.
China.
That's investigative journalism right there.
Got to figure out where these names come from. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Get the bathroom you deserve at a price you can afford. Maxwell White Plumbing provides free estimates, quality materials, and expert installation. And for a limited time, offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
We see you out there doing things your way. So why do you buy from the same retail giants as everyone else? You could be getting the same trusted products you want and need at the lowest possible prices from a family-owned company you can be proud to shop with. Be an original and head to Blaine's Farm and Fleet to find value on the things you value, in-store or online with convenient same-day delivery or drive-through pickup right here at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular are joining forces. The best network just got bigger, and we're combining it with the local service you know and trust.
I lost my son to an accidental drug overdose. This is why we created the George Ford Recovery Foundation to champion drug use awareness, funding, and solutions so we don't lose any more kids. You know, there's an effective, simple solution. Narcan kits help save lives in seconds. They're required in schools in many states, but sadly, not in Wisconsin. To save a child's life, please sign a petition at narcanforschools.com.
It's not too early for Carpets to Go to talk about a holiday flooring sale because you'll want that flooring in and ready to impress for holiday entertaining. Laminate flooring starts at just $3.49 a square foot. Snap together luxury vinyl tiles starting at $5.25 a square foot. Your carpet remnant purchase comes with a free 8-pound pad. Ask about 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Get your home ready for the holidays with a little help from Carpets to Go during the holiday sale going on now in Onalaska.
Maxwell White Plumbing stands behind every bathroom remodel. With over 700 5-star reviews, we guarantee you're going to love your new bathroom. And for a limited time, offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
Or you might see a little bit of light snow tonight. It'll probably be done before the morning commute. Otherwise, the bigger story, 50s and yes, 60s are coming back. So you want the mild conditions. This will be your week, especially the second half.
Are on the way.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5.
We'll see you back at 6.